Hello everybody, this is Alex from Hardcoring Guys, doing my guide for Uncharted Drake's Fortune on Crushing Difficulty. Today we're doing Chapter 16 entitled The Treasure Vault. This is more of a puzzle platform chapter. There is a fight at the end, but for the most part, the beginning half of this chapter will just be mostly platforming and figuring out this puzzle. Now, I'm going to be real with you. I only really remember this puzzle. The only thing I remember about this, the answer to this, is I just kind of have in the back of my head where to go more so than figuring it out. And from what I can gather, I think you're supposed to go like 2, 5, 7, but these different, panels, these different tiles and stuff or whatever that are on the bottom tell you like, oh, by the way, 2 is this way, and then you'll go that way, and then you'll be like, oh, okay, well, where is, like, why does it now say 3, 4, and 5? I don't know. Maybe I'm too dumb, or I just forgot how this whole thing's supposed to work, but I know for a fact that in the back of my head, I kind of have an idea of where to go, and just kind of like, I slightly just remember it. So that's really about it. I guess it just goes to show how much it pays off to play these games back in the day and then just play them so much to the point where you just start to kind of remember certain aspects of it and you're like, oh yeah, that's right. Now puzzles, like actual regular puzzles, yeah, that's usually the ones where I kind of forget if there's like a direct answer to it. Which is funny because I've been recently doing an Uncharted 4 Let's Play on my main channel, if you're not familiar. So, Turd Monkey 1497. And in the first episode, I've not played Uncharted 4 for I don't know how long. In the very first episode, you're solving that first puzzle. With like the moon and the sun and Roman numerals and all this other crap. I press a button and it doesn't work, right? Drake's like, oh, that's not right. And then I think I even jokingly said, I don't remember how it went, but I either jokingly said or just randomly decided to press the number 12 just out of nowhere. And lo and behold, it was the correct answer the whole time. I didn't even have to bother with solving the puzzle. So, to be fair, it was the first of the game, but even then, still, it's funny how that happens. And I'll probably just end up forgetting what the answer was in the future anyway. These things are not too hard to pass by. Just wait for them to kind of swing around each other, and there you go. But they move so slow. And it's so funny too because, well, that's the trick though. They look like they move slow, but in the game they pretty much just practically move super fast. And then right here, I don't even bother because I kept getting hit by this one all the time, and this might be what you're supposed to do, maybe, but I just kept getting hit by it so much. Actually, honestly, you should probably climb on the other side I did, so that we don't get stuck having to climb back up and be in a worse position worse position like I was. God damn. I cannot speak for the life of me. I've been playing so much Uncharted 1 doing so much Uncharted 1 stuff recently that I've pretty much just lost my entire brain. I guess I'm ready to hop onto Evil West. So, hey, might as well, I guess. Now, that'll come eventually. I might wait a little bit to start on that one because I've got Let's Plays to do that I want to finish up. So I'm going to be real with you guys. You might not get to see Evil West for maybe until probably, if anything, either close to the end of this month or next month. So, yeah, I know. That's really douchey, but Silent Hill comes out this month, at the end of this month, and I plan on just doing nothing but playing that for a while. So I'm not streaming it. I'm not recording it. I'm not even talking about it on Twitter. I'm doing nothing but enjoying that game to the fullest. I'm not looking at leaks. I'm not gonna, listen to people talk about the game. Nothing. I'm just gonna straight up go into it of my own accord. Alright, so come over here, you get a cutscene, and then instantly, it kind of didn't show up there, but instantly dodge roll to this little fence right here and shoot that guy that I just shot. Now this guy right here, he's the normal shotgun type. Both of them are. These guys are carrying Wes's. So, whatever you do, kill them first. Wait for them to shoot, then kill them. These guys are extremely dangerous, and they'll probably end up ruining your run a lot. I died, I don't know how many times. I lost count, like 10 plus, maybe. Just trying to kill these fuckers. So, yeah, sorry for the profanity, but this part really did piss me off quite a bit. And of course, there just happens to be a shotgun guy too. If you do hang to the left, like where I was just at, if you look to the left, you can kind of spot him a little bit early on, and you can probably take him out that way. But if you start running up here, he'll start coming after you. And there's a grenade launcher guy, because of course there is, but I'm hiding behind this cover, so he can't really do much to me besides splash damage. But even then, the splash damage does barely nothing. But then again, this is crushing mode, and as we all know, crushing mode is nothing compared to brutal mode, I'm sure. So... or from what I remember, I should say. Like, I do remember that one being quite difficult. Yeah, sorry, I was trying to figure out where the hell he was, and I just spotted him as soon as I let go. So, take out the second grenade launcher guy. I ended up dying, but that's okay, because even resetting a checkpoint, I'm still fine. Once you walk out here, hang inside this doorway, but immediately look to your left, not the right. There's a shotgun guy right over here, and his head's just poking out. I get a nice clean kill. However, for some reason, I completely forgot about the grenade launcher dude. And I'm like, where the hell was he? And I totally forgot that he's just right there to your left. He typically will probably miss most of his shots. Most grenade launcher enemies typically do anyway. And this is just me just making sure I know, okay, is he there or not? Now, maybe this is just a me thing as well. But I grabbed the shotgun for once. I never grabbed the shotgun in this game, it seems. But I did this time. Only for the sake of using it on this next part. So immediately when you climb this ladder, take cover. And I use the shotgun for blind fire. And as you can see, it's actually relatively effective. I mean, 2 shots to take one guy down, it's pretty insane. And that's just on blind fire itself too. Which is technically more inaccurate, but I don't think it really matters. I think you still do most likely the same amount of damage. But I'm not really sure how this game functions properly. Because I know Gears of War shotgun's a little weird with that, like pellets and stuff. I'm not going to get into that stuff because we're not doing Gears of War right now. We're doing Uncharted. Maybe one day we'll get to Gears of War. Who knows? I've yet to actually beat any of them. So there's that. Which is funny because both... I got through, like, I don't know how many Halos now, like 4 or 5 of them. And I've been playing those, marathoning them, and just playing them for fun. And then beating them on hard. Not legendary, but heroic. And... I got all the way up to, like, Reach, and I'm like, I don't want to play Reach anymore. Yeah. But either way, it's funny how both, like, Gears of War and Halo are Xbox's flagship games for a while, and they are, like, extremely difficult sometimes. But then, like, Uncharted is, well, I'm going to be honest here, not really that much. Anyway, that's it for this, and as always, take care, everybody.